welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Hetal.
I'm Anuja, and today we're going to show you how to make elote with a little bit of an Indian twist.
Yes, sounds delicious already. But remember, if you're new to this channel, please take a minute to hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell icon so that every time we post a new video, you will be the first to know.
Right, and let's get started.
Right. So for those who don't know what elote is, in fact, I didn't know what elote was, like growing up, we just called it corn, but that's what it is. It's basically corn. It's corn on the cob, and it's got a lot of different flavorings that are added into it, and it just makes this yummy summertime. It's like a staple.
Right. So you know how much we all love street food.
Yeah.
So elote is basically a street food in Mexico, but even in India, it's such a popular street food.
Yes.
You find these little guys sitting on the side, and just especially hill stations, it just brings back memories of them just sitting on the angiti and just roasting it on the fire directly.
It smells so good.
So in India, of course, we get the masala corn with just your lime and salt and red chili. So yum. So this is going to take it to a different level.
So elote can be had or enjoyed in two different formats. You can actually take the entire corn on the cob and eat it as such, or you can actually take the kernels off of the cob and kind of mix it up with all the spices and everything.
So kind of like a corn chaat, for lack of a better word.
Exactly.
Yes.
So two different ways of actually eating this, and there's so many different ways of actually cooking your corn. So we know everybody doesn't have every single method possible, but you're in luck because you will have one of these.
Yeah, so I think the most flavorful way is, again, like we mentioned, over the fire. It gives the little charness, it gives that little the smoky flavor, so just doing it on the grill is like the most flavorful way of doing it.
Right. I agree, definitely. If you're not in the position of a grill, or you don't want to take that effort to grill, the quickest way to do this is in the microwave. And I kid you not, 4 minutes? 4 minutes in the microwave. All you have to do is wrap the corn up in some paper towels, and wet paper towels, very, very wet paper towels, and put it on a microwave safe dish, put it in there for 2 minutes, take it out. If the paper towel has dried up, re-wet it again. It's got to be really wet, and put it in again for another 2 minutes. And 4 minutes later, even if you have multiple corn on your plate, it'll still be perfectly cooked.
Right. So a few other ways of making it. A lot of people now have air fryers. So about 400 degrees, 8 to 10 minutes approximately. Again, it depends on the size of the corn and etc. etc. So instant pot or electric pressure cookers are a very big thing now. So making this in that 2 minutes, 1 cup with 1 cup of water, and putting this in there and boiling it, perfect. And QR. And of course we have pressure cooker, regular pressure cooker, 1 whistle with a little bit of water and a little bit of salt. That's what you need. And the last method, of course,
the most basic
is doing it on the stove top. Boiling water, let the water boil, put it in for again 8 to 10 minutes depending on how young your corn is. Again, all doable and all work out to be really great.
There are no excuses. Everybody can enjoy this. And once it comes out of the microwave, you can test if it's ready, because everybody's microwaves are different power levels. Just take one of the kernels out and you can actually try it, and if it tastes cooked, then it's ready.
So the corn is ready, and it's so juicy and so sweet. So now, this is perfectly done, and you can just, take it forward from here if you like. But we're going to just kind of elevate it a little bit more and go a step further. And since we do like the charred grill flavor, the smoky flavor of the grill, but we don't want to go outside, or you don't have a grill, we're just going to take it to the stove and just roast it on that so that it gets that little color, it gets that flavor.
The char does all the wonders.
The texture of the corn totally changes.
So look at the corn, beautiful, nice, and if you don't have a grill, this is the best way to do it. A little cheat.
So what we're going to do is we're going to keep one, of course, we're going to have 1 corn on the cob. You've got to do that. And the other one, we're going to remove the kernels and, and put in some spices and all that into it.
Because let's be realistic, some people just don't like to bite into corn, right?
Yeah, you don't want to mess up your lipstick.
Yeah.
So here's a little trick to removing the kernels from the corn. We've got a little bundt pan over here, And all you do is take your corn, place it in the middle so that it's got that stability, and all the kernels that come off fall in here and you can just collect them.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Very clever. Also have a little bit of chili powder to taste. Here's some roasted cumin powder. A little bit of chaat masala. Some green chilies. A little bit of chopped onions. And some fresh chopped cilantro. And here's some salt. And finally, a little bit of lime juice. And go ahead and give that a really good mix. And the amount of mayonnaise you put is absolutely up to you. Some people like it very, very creamy. Some people just like a light coating. And give it a try and see if you need to adjust any of the spices.
So for the final step, you're going to garnish with paneer. Traditionally, of course, for elote, we use Cotija cheese, but paneer works out just as well.
Now here's our second style of elote. We're gonna take our corn on the cob and we're gonna spread a nice layer of mayonnaise on it.
Oh, nice thick layer. Because that's how it's done.
And here's some chaat masala. Some roasted cumin powder. Some red chili powder.
I love the fact that the mayo is at the bottom, so it helps all the masala stick so nicely. So you're gonna, every bite is going to have lots of spices.
There's a little bit of salt, a little bit of green chilies, cilantro, a little bit of fresh lime juice, and a little shred of fresh paneer.
There you go.
Ready to serve. So our elote is ready. Now, either which way you decide to approach this recipe, it's delicious. I mean, look at it. I feel like you can't go wrong.
You cannot. I think the only thing we have to do now is give it a taste test and give you our verdict, right?
Wow. That creaminess of the mayo, it just brings everything, all those spices, it just kind of brings them together into one like yumminess. Oof.
Right. Now in this one we added the onions, and I think it just gives a wonderful crunch.
Right?
Yeah.
You can just feel a little bit of that texture coming through.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Yeah. And I like the fact that the corn is sweet because of course it's corn season here. So it's super sweet, and that lime just kind of balances it out. I don't like super sweet, so this is like perfect. And that spice.
Yep. Chili powder, bam, and chaat masala, it just makes it so Indian.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
And also the cumin powder, it's a spice that's used in Indian food and in Mexican food.
Yep.
So I think that's a common spice, but it's just fabulous here.
It makes this dish, honestly. I don't know if you knew about this, but I lived in Olathe for a couple of years. And Olathe is famous for its corn.
Yes.
And you just step out of your house and there's just fields and fields and fields of corn. And when I was there, I didn't really understand the importance of this, but like a lot of times you go to the grocery store and it says Olathe corn. And it's so yummy. I think they have it down. They know how to grow corn.
That's right. Kansas knows.
Yep, absolutely. So this is a super easy recipe, and it's a super fun summertime recipe. Even if you're going on a picnic, you can make this and take it with you. Otherwise, if you have a grill at the picnic, you can grill it and make it there. Simple ingredients, and it's so easy to do. So I hope you guys get to try it out this summer.
So if you like this recipe, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up.
And leave a comment below and tell us how you do this differently, because I'm sure there's tons of different ways to modify this recipe. But don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because these kinds of videos will be at your doorstep with a little bell notification. Just press that, and every time we post a new recipe, you'll be instantly notified.
So enjoy this Indian style elote, and join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.